Hey everybody, welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So today we are continuing on with our little bookshelf cleanup series I've got going on. So I'm going to grab the next two shelves of books, take them into the kitchen because I have more space out there, and we're going to go through them and maybe purge, put in a maybe pile, sort through them. So here we go. Okay, so first of all, based on some of your comments from the last time I did a video like this, I'm going to be putting these two books back on my fantasy shelf. Overwhelming suggestions from you guys that these should not go. So these will add back in, which I do have room on these two shelves to squeeze them in. That's not a big deal. So then looking at what I have, I think I'm gonna move these American Royals and Majesty to more of my romancy shelf. They're not really dystopian, they're not sci-fi, it's just a different take on like if America, instead of having a democracy, had a monarchy and the family of George Washington were the reigning kings and queens. So I think I'm gonna move those to my other shelf. That just feels okay. The other one I think I want to move is The Dead Romantics. So this one, we have Florence Day. She no longer believes in love. She's one of the most prolific romance writers in the industry. And it's good she's dead, but she meets, there's something, let's see, her new editor, a too handsome mountain man, won't give her an extension on her book deadline. She prepares to kiss her career goodbye, but when she gets a phone call she never wanted to receive, she has returned home for the first time in a decade to help her family bury her beloved father. For 10 years, she's run from the town and never understood her, even though she misses the sound of a warm southern night. Her eccentric, loving family and their funeral parlor can't bring herself to stay. Her father's gone, yet everything else feels the same, till she finds a ghost standing at the funeral parlor's front door. So it does have that paranormal aspect to it, but all of my other Ashley Poston books are on my romance shelf, so I think I'm going to move that as well, just so that they stay together. Now I gotta let the dog in. She's gonna sit back here thinking she gets a treat, but she won't. Anyways, so I feel like a little bit like I'm cheating, but we're gonna worry about those books later. So then for the rest, these two shelves weren't too full, but they're definitely fuller. So, and I don't know what to do with this one either. So I have another one, The Witches of Moonshine Manor by Bianca Marias, you know what I mean. But her other two are on a different shelf. But I don't want to get rid of this because it's witches and it's like they're in their 80s and it's such a fun read. So I'm going to keep it, and I think I'm going to keep it with all my witchy books. So that'll stay here. Red Hill by Jamie McGuire. I absolutely loved this book. It is about zombies. I absolutely loved it. I've shared it with everyone that I could possibly share it with. I don't think I need it on my shelf anymore, so I'm going to put this on my Pingo shop. Go buy it right now because it's really good. But it's like Scarlett and her daughter are running during the zombie apocalypse, and they kind of barricade themselves in this house on Red Hill, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm not a big lover of like zombie books. Let's see where else. I'm trying to find the ones I'm for sure going to keep. So I have Sarah J. Maas. I have the ACOTAR series, which I love. I won't get rid of these, don't worry. I did get rid of all of my Throne of Glass books because I just couldn't keep that much. I do still have A Court of Silver Flames that I have not read, so I need to get to that. I gotta get back into that. That's gonna be fantastic. And I also have Crescent City, which I'm on the fence with, do I want to keep this? Maybe I put this in my try a chapter. I'm trying to take a like honest look if I'm going to actually, let's put it with a pile and see if I have room. How about that? So I'm gonna keep that one. The other ones I know for sure I'm keeping are Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, and Onyx Storm. So we'll put those on my keep pile. All right, those were easy decisions. I'm also going to keep Renegades by Marissa Meyer. This one, she wrote the Cinder series, which I have somewhere as well. And I do want to get to this one as well. Who just read this? Did Krista just read this? Or did she want to read it? I don't remember. But that one I'm keeping. The Wedding Witch by Erin Sterling. Definitely keeping this one. She wrote The X-Hex and The Kiss Curse, which I absolutely loved. And it's about witches and it's fantastic. So that one's going in my witchy pile. The Games Gods Play that we did a buddy read for earlier this year that I absolutely was obsessed with, and the second book is coming out. It's like Hunger Games meets Greek gods. This is staying on my pile, on my shelf. Kaiju Preservation Society is another one I'm going to keep because I give this to people who want a taste in sci-fi. And I feel like it's a good like introduction book. It's about what if kind of there's this other world and dragons are real and we go from there. So kind of Jurassic Park, but with dragons. Another few, this is easy when I'm like picking books I'm for sure gonna keep. I have Assistant to the Villain and Apprentice to the Villain, and I believe I'm getting the third one as well. Loved this. This was hilarious. This follows Evie, and she gets a job as like the assistant to a villain. And this villain has like turned being a villain into like a corporation. So there's a lot of funny things that happen. There's a frog that's hilarious. It's so great. And I can't wait to get to this next one. So those will stay. Let's get to these. I have Cinder, Scarlet, Crest, Fairest, Winter, and Stars Above. I feel like I can't get rid of those yet, so we're gonna keep those. I really wish my kids would read them. Maybe someday. And also to stay with the Marissa Meyer theme is Heartless. I have not read this one, and I believe this is like a Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, in Heartless, the nonsense that Wonderland gets a gets a makeover full of heart and its own idiosyncratic character. I want to say it follows the queen, but anyways, I'm gonna keep that one. Okay, so some questionable ones on here. We have the Witch Haven, which is witchy. We're gonna keep that. I have the Scythe trilogy. I'm gonna keep that. I'm not getting rid of a whole lot. It's kind of scary. No, it's not. Okay, I am going to get rid of Darker Shade of Magic. I just haven't found any interest in reading. I've never really wanted to pick it up, so I'm going to unhaul that one. I haven't even started an unhaul pile, have I? Oh wow. Okay, it's gonna be okay. Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield, I've heard is really great. 3 girls are missing, 1 returns, story begins. Is this in the right spot? Maybe. Oh, it combines folklore and science, magic, and myths. So I think this is in the right spot, but we're gonna keep that one. The Bone Season, I think I'm gonna put, do I wanna try a chapter? Maybe we'll throw it on a try a chapter. How about that? Spelled, I think I'm gonna throw in a try a chapter as well. If you find yourself at the mercy of a wicked witch, sing a romantic ballad and wait for your Prince Charming to save the day. Yeah, no thanks, Dorothea. It's completely princed out. Well, that's funny. Sure, being the crown prince of emerald has its perks like Glenda original ball gowns and Hans Christian's heels and forced marriage to the brooding Prince Cato. Okay, so this could be fun. I'll try a chapter of that. Haunting the Deep by Andrea Mather. I don't know where my... I gotta figure out what I did with the first book, which was How to Hang a Witch. And then I'll decide what I do with this one because this connects to it. So I don't remember. So this might go up on Pango, it might not. It Sleeps in Me, Catherine O'Neill Gear. This one we have Sora, who is the High Chiefess of the Black Falcon Nation. For winters, her heart belonged to her husband, a warrior from a neighboring clan, and his name was Flint. Truly loved Sora. Together they explored the world of passion and love, but Flint was very jealous and on more than one occasion beat men to death, blah, blah, blah. Kind of not interested. Gonna throw that on Panko. Secret History of Witches. It's a witchy book. I gotta keep it. The Watch. I'm gonna try a chapter. This one, The Octonomy, which was very interesting, very unique read. It's gorgeous. And I love how it's like the Octonomy doesn't exist. There's no files, there's no people to protect it, blah, blah, blah. It's like as if this place doesn't exist, but it really exists and you learn about it. I'm going to put this hopefully on Pango because it doesn't have like a barcode, so I'd have to search for it. Because I don't foresee me recommending it to really anybody. And I don't need it anymore. So that one's going because I'm making hard choices. Furyborn. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm also going to, well, let's put this in the try chapter because I feel like I should give it a whirl since it was a Christmas book exchange book. I am going to keep The Dreamers by Kara Thompson Walker. This one is a town that has this mysterious illness that triggers people into a perpetual sleep, so they're trying to figure that out. Feels like a good sci-fi for me. As well as The End of October, I think I'll put it in my try a chapter. This is by Lawrence Wright. It is, I think, about a pandemic. At an internment camp in Indonesia, 47 people are pronounced dead with the acute hemorrhagic fever. Epidemiologist travels there. What he finds will staggering repercussions. So we'll give that a try. Time Traveler's Wife. Try a chapter. I know it's so loved, but I have yet to ever pick it up. And then Fallen Fruit I have put in a potentially pass on so many times, but every time I read the synopsis of it, I get really excited for it. So this is a rainy day in 1964. History professor Cecily begins to search for the 65 acres of land she inherited from her father's family. The quest leads her to uncover a dark secret. In every generation, one offspring of each Bridge family unit vanishes and is mysteriously whisked back in time. So we're gonna put that on my shelf. So I think that's it. Didn't quite get rid of as many this time, but I feel like I did good the first two shelves. So these are the ones I'm gonna put in a try a chapter, and these three I'm going to put on Pango, and then the rest are gonna go back on my shelf. So if you have any thoughts, if I made any mistakes, like I said, I'm adding two back because of you. So leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Otherwise, stick around because I'm gonna do another two shelves and that video will be up shortly. So like and subscribe, comment, and all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.